Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Kayelle Belvin, and it's been a little while since I did a video. I'm not sure if I did one for 2014, but I wanted to take the time out on the eve of the baby shower of little Kayelle, just to say a few words and to share with you. It has been an interesting ride, to say the least. Running Tiff back and forth and doing the things that a husband does. I don't think about it. I just do what I'm supposed to do and this is why you get married. You take care of your significant other. But I wanted to explain to you why this is so special for me. I don't get to carry Kayelle. Not now, I will later on, but I don't get to carry her. But as a father, I have two other daughters. And any of you that have read From Gigolo to Jesus, you know I have 6 children. 4 boys and 2 girls. And my 2 girls, I am not a figure in their life. I'm not happy about that. My daughter Kayelle, she's 22.
Actually, she's 24, but I got a little emotional and messed that up.
Never been what it's supposed to be. And if many of you remember back in 2007, I was the father that turned her in for committing a crime. And our relationship has really never been the same since. But, it's one of the penalties that you pay for trying to do the right thing. We speak, but our relationship has not really healed itself. She actually read my book and we had a nice conversation, but it didn't come together like I thought. My other daughter, I'm not going to mention her name for a reason. Her mother doesn't want to admit that I'm the father because it would mean having to face a 17-year-old lie. I haven't crossed the boundaries of just saying to my daughter who I am because she would still have to go back and live in her mother's house. I'm not happy about that. I pray about it often. Tiff has spoken to the mother, I've spoken to the mother, but you can't force somebody to do something they're not ready for. So here I have a 17-year-old daughter who doesn't know that I'm her father. And you pay for your sins. So I'm not asking anyone to feel sorry for me. I lived the type of life before I knew the Lord that I'm not happy about. It's one of the reasons why I go out and I speak as often as I do, and it's one of the reasons why I write the way that I write. Because I can't take back the negative. All I can do is try to make up for it by the way I live my life now. So this leads me to Kayelle. See, this is actually, I know a lot of you go, this is number 7. And when Tiff and I go out and people go, is this your first? We go, yes. But then we go, my 7th. And they go, oh my God. But that's what it is. Yes, this is our first. And yes, this will be number 7 for me. But this is actually number 1. This is the first time I'm getting a chance to go through the pregnancy, knowing that my daughter's going to be here soon. I'm going to get to be there for the start of her life. I'm going to get to be there to set things into motion the way a father and daughter are supposed to be. See, I never got that chance with Kiara, my other daughter. And I'm hoping that we can get to the point that I can stop saying my other daughter, because I want so badly to be able to sit with her and just explain to her who I am and what I've been and things like that. But until that time comes, I'm going to have to just share all that with Kayelle and hope that I can show her and do for her. And then when her sisters decide that they want to be a part of her life, a part of my life, they can pick it up and go from there. I want to say this to any of the men that's watching. Understand that you can make all the babies you want. Once you start making babies with multiple women, you can't be the father you would like to be, even if you wanted to. There's nothing cool about it. And in the end, you jam yourself up, because if your life does change like mine has, you can't always put the pieces back and think that everything's going to fall into place. It doesn't happen like that. I pray often. I talk to the Lord often. I ask him to forgive me often. I know we don't have to keep asking him. I know once he's forgiven us, we're forgiven. But there's just certain stains you don't shake off that easy. I know I don't. I love my wife to death. And I'm going to love my daughter to death. I love all my children. And if I could repair any of the damage I've done to them, I would gladly do so, and I'm trying to. But in the end, I'm only one man doing what one man can do. So I'm so excited to finally see my daughter, to just talk to her, even though she may not understand a word I'm saying. To be able to see her and Tiff together. See, because that's another thing I didn't have. I didn't get a chance to be there with the mothers. I didn't get a chance to have a real relationship with the mothers. I didn't even have a chance at a real marriage the first time. So as much as many people want to say, well, how many is this? To me, it's the first. This is the first time that I've been truly in love in my marriage. First time I've been truly happy in marriage. And first time that I'm going to actually be a father holding his daughter. So anybody watching this, if you want to know the whole story, it's in my book. And no, this is not a shameless plug about my book, because when I wrote my book, I placed a lot of who I was in that. And the writings that I do going forward is trying to place who I am now in that. So my hope is anybody out there who has lost a connection with their children, or lost a connection with your father, lost a connection with your daughter, son, anything, do what you can. Try to piece it back together. My daughter, we seen each other Christmas. We seen each other Thanksgiving. And if she was to see this, I would like to say to her, Kayelle, you know I love you to death. We haven't sat down and talked in some time. But the last time we did, I explained to you that I was sorry about the things that I've done. And I will say this on record. I'm not sorry for making the choice I did back in 2007. Is it 2007? I'm just sorry that I wasn't there before, because if I had been, 2007 never happens. And I'm here. And if at any time you want to speak to your daddy, just call me. I'm here. And we don't need a whole lot of people around, we can talk. And to my daughter, who I'm so tired of saying other daughter, I hope when you see this, understand that I have wanted to say something for years, but it would cause more of a problem for you than it would for me. And so when you're ready, I'm here. And I'll be ready to go. And if you need your daddy, I'll be there. And your sister's gonna need you too. So again, I wanna say thank you for taking the time out to listen to me. If you're coming to the baby shower tomorrow, be on time. All gifts are appreciated, but it's more about just getting the daughter here, Kayelle here safe and healthy. I'm the same as getting my wife through this safe and healthy. So I want to say thank you again, and God bless.